Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell from the title of this video, this is a very interesting video because as those of you who know, I do have a 8-month-old baby, and yeah, so like, am I really pregnant with an 8-month-old? Basically, in this video, I am going to just be talking about another baby. I have been exclusively breastfeeding Athena for 8 months now. I don't pump. When I was working for that short period of time, I did pump, but it was still like me pumping almost every 3 hours for the most part. I guess that really plays a big part in, you know, they normally say if you're exclusively breastfeeding that normally you don't ovulate, which means you can't get pregnant. Now, that's only sometimes. That's not every case scenario, because I mean, from what I've heard, I think it's the longer a baby goes between feedings, you obviously start to become fertile again. And in my case, I don't know if I am or if I'm not, but I don't know. So I decided, because obviously I'm not on any type of contraception, just because I've heard different things about the mini pill, and I didn't want to really get on anything that that could mess up my breast milk supply. So I didn't want to get on the mini pill. I didn't want to get on NuvaRing because I knew that obviously I didn't know exactly when or if I'm even able to have more kids, but if given the fact that I could have more kids, I didn't know exactly when I'd want another one. So I didn't want to get on the NuvaRing or the Mirena or anything like that. So I basically have just been using, you know, the regular you know, contraceptives that don't have to do with hormones or anything like that. So pretty much I have just been curious to see if, you know, because obviously if I'm not getting my period, and if, you know, if I'm not really, I mean, because obviously some people track their ovulation and all that, and they're really good at that. I have no clue. So the only thing I thought to do was to maybe take a few tests, and I did. So I am going to show you guys the results now. $1 question is, when do we plan on having another baby? I've thought long and hard about this question, just because after having Ryleigh, I was like, oh, I could totally have a ton of kids and it wouldn't be a problem. And then little Miss Athena came along, and now I'm starting to question that. Having 2 kids, I feel like now that she's 8 months old, I definitely got a better grip on like how to handle having 2 kids. But before, it was definitely a lot more difficult. I didn't really know how to deal with one screaming and crying, and then the other one starts screaming and crying, and then you're just like, I only have 2 hands, what do I do? You know, especially because all those postpartum hormones, you know. So but now that I have both of them, Athena's 8 months old and she's getting older, and then Ryleigh's 3, so like now I'm starting to think to myself, like, how many kids do I really want? How many kids do me and Matt want? And just in general, like when do we plan on having another one? I think I finally reached the verdict after taking these 2 tests. So the verdict is, I honestly feel like I've always told myself I wanted to have my kids pretty much close together in age. But now that I'm starting to really think about everything and just think about life in general, and obviously there's a lot that plays into, you know, wanting to have another child. Obviously me and Matt are doing foster to adopt, so we're doing, you know, the whole foster parent thing, and I just feel like right now in this very moment we do not plan on having another child biologically. Like through foster care, of course, but right now I just don't feel like it's something that I want to do. Just because right now I have a lot going on with myself personally, and I have a lot of goals that I have planned for myself. I obviously do want to start going back to work. I do want to be able to get my own car. I want to be able to go to school and try to finish that up. So I have a lot of different things that are going in my mind that I know that I want to get done. I definitely want to get a bigger house, and that's another thing that I actually have like been thinking about lately a whole lot. I feel like I need to get a couple of things done before I even think about having another biological child, just because in my mind, obviously pregnancy isn't the easiest. It is easy for some people, but it definitely takes a toll on me, not physically but emotionally. And I feel like I have just started getting my hormones regulated, and I'm just starting to get everything all put back together. So I feel like I kind of want to wait on the whole, have another biological child. This is something that, you know, Matt at first kind of disagreed with, because he's like, you know, well, I kind of want to like get it all done now. And it's not that I disagree with that. I completely agree. But I just think in this very moment, no. Maybe, in my mind, I'm thinking like give it maybe 2 years at the least to actually start to think about having another one. But at max, I'd say maybe 3. So I definitely do. I mean, this is not, we're not hitting the pause button on having more kids. We do want more children, just not at this very moment. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you want more videos like this, you can actually give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you want to watch our family grow in many different ways. Comment down below, what did you think this test was gonna say? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.